You are not tired, you are not burnt out. You are not waiting for the right time. You are afraid. You are afraid of the silence that fills the room when you turn off the distractions. The silence where the only voice left is your own. And that voice is telling you a story you are desperately trying to escape, that you are not enough, that the work is too hard. That failure is guaranteed, so you pick up the phone, you scroll, you numb. You pretend the deadline isn't real. You are not tired, you are in retreat, and I see you. In that dim light of a screen at 2 a.m. with a hollow feeling in your chest, the textbook is open. The notes are scattered, but your mind is everywhere and nowhere. It's in the regret of yesterday, where you promised you de-start. It's in the anxiety of tomorrow, where the test looms, where the presentation waits, where another person will see proof of what you already believe about yourself. You feel the weight of it, don't you? The weight of every unattended lecture, every half-read chapter, every practice problem left blank. It's not just the material. It's the ghost of your own potential, standing behind you, watching you choose the easier, softer thing. It's the bitterness of knowing you could be more. It's the exhausting performance of being busy while achieving nothing. You drown in a sea of highlights, flashcards, and tabs, all just motion to hide the fact that you're not moving forward. You feel broken, like the machinery of your will has rusted shut. You wait for a feeling, a spark, a bolt of inspiration to strike you and make it easy. It never comes, and so the cycle deepens. The self-doubt becomes a soundtrack. Who are you kidding? You've never been the disciplined one, just accept it. This isn't just about passing a class. This is about the story you are writing for your entire life. And right now, with every avoided session, you are writing a tragedy of convenience. So let me tell you a hard truth. The truth they don't sell you: motivation is a lie. It is a fleeting, fickle, cheap chemical trick. It is the spark that starts a fire, but it is not the wood. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for the ocean to become calm before you learn to sail. You will wait forever. The great masquerade is over. Every motivational video, every pump-up speech, every quote over a sunset, it's just noise if it doesn't lead to the only thing that matters. Your ass in the chair, your hands on the work. In the utter absence of any feeling to do so, here is the truth. Discipline is not something you have. It is something you do. It is not a trait. It is a series of brutal, unsexy repetitions. It is the choice you make when every cell in your body screams to stop. The world does not care about your feelings. The equation does not care if you're inspired. The history timeline, the legal precedent, the coding syntax, the economic model, they are neutral. They wait, they obey only those who show up consistently, with or without a flag waving in their heart. Success is not born in a moment of genius. It is excavated brick by bloody brick in the dark when no one is clapping. While everyone else is asleep, this is where you change, right here. In the dark of your own reluctance, stop seeing this as a task. Start seeing it as a forge. You are not just studying biology. You are forging focus. You are not just memorizing formulas. You are tempering your will. Every page you turn while fatigued is you hammering a weaker version of yourself into something stronger. This is your solitary training ground. The library carrel, the silent desk, the empty classroom at dawn, this is your wilderness. This is where you meet the animal you really are, and you must become a different animal. The old you responds to comfort. The new one must crave the sting of the effort. See the fatigue not as a stop sign, but as the border crossing into a land where most people never go. The pain of concentration is not your enemy. It is the signal that you are building something new inside your mind. It is the fire, and you must learn to love the heat. This is your warrior's solitude. Not a punishment, but a privilege. In this silence, you are not missing out. You are opting into a higher law, the law of mastery. While the world drowns in distraction, you are descending into the depths of your own mind, holding your breath, searching for the treasures buried there. This is not loneliness. This is sovereignty. So what do? You ritualize the pain. You make an altar of your desk. You wake up when the world is still blue and quiet. You feel the gravitational pull of your warm bed, the seductive whisper to just rest. And you ignore it. You put your feet on the cold floor. You do not ask yourself how you feel. You are not a democracy of your emotions. You are a command structure. You open the book. And for the first hour, your mind will rebel. It will be a storm of distraction, craving, and itch. Let the storm rage. Do not follow the thoughts. Anchor your hands to the work. One word, then another. One problem, then the next. Do not think about the 10 chapters. Think only of the line you are on. You will want to quit 1,000 times. Good, that is the point. Every time you want to quit and you don't, you are placing another brick in the foundation of your character. This is the repetition. This is the grind. It is not pretty. It is not cinematic. It is your breath in the quiet room, the scratch of your pen, the slow, deliberate turning of gears in your own will. There is no audience here. There is no one to perform for. This is between you and the person you promised yourself you would become. This is the raw, unfiltered contract of your life. You are either honoring it or betraying it with every passing minute. Sacrifice? Yes, you sacrifice empty leisure. You sacrifice the constant validation of notifications. You sacrifice the comfortable identity of someone who could have been. You walk alone because the path to mastery is a narrow gate and crowds cannot pass through it. See the future version of you. Walking into that exam hall, there is no tremor in their hands. There is a quiet in their eyes because they are not hoping for a miracle. They know. They have already done the work in the dark when no one was watching. They have already had every argument with themselves and won. The test is just a formality. See them presenting their work. Their voice is steady, not because they are not nervous, but because their confidence is built on the unshakable bedrock of preparation. They have earned the right to speak. This discipline, this focus, it does not stay in the books, it leaks into your life. You carry this quiet strength into every room. You look people in the eye. You make decisions from a place of strength, not fear, because you have proven to yourself that you can endure pain for a purpose. You have learned the most important lesson. You are reliable. You can trust yourself. The reward is not just the grade, the degree, the job. The reward is the person you become in the process, a person of substance, a person who knows their own depth. You are no longer a leaf blown by the winds of feeling. You are the trunk of the tree, rooted deep, unshakable. So close this video, not inspired. Not pumped up, commanded. The time for listening is over. The only thing that matters now is the doing. Silence the phone, clear the space, open the book, and begin not tomorrow. Not in an hour, now. The world needs the person you are hiding. It's time to forge them.